Hallöchen, Freunde der 100. Linie. Es geht weiter mit 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Ja. Ich habe da, glaube ich, das aus Versehen geskippt gehabt, aber naja, das werden wir jetzt sehen. Okay, meaningful dialogue. I gradually drifted back to consciousness, my head still fuzzy. I stretched out under the covers and thought back on the events of last night. It's schon afternoon. Wonder what time it is. I looked at my clock and found it was already past noon. I'd slept like the dead. I might have overdone it. My head was killing me. Going to get breakfast would be such a drag. Ja, wir haben in der letzten Folge haben wir Eva gefightet und wir haben sie nicht exekutiert, obwohl jeder das wollte. Naja. I had no appetite at all. Maybe I was too tired to be hungry. But I can't just not eat anything. I picked at some ration I happened to have lying around and eventually had a shower and got dressed. Then I remembered Eva, the commander we'd taken prisoner. I decided to go back and check on her before I did anything else. Ja, das haben wir gemacht und irgendwie der Typ mit der Kreissäge hat sich nicht gezeigt, also scheint alles okay zu sein. That's... As I made my way to the courtyard, I spotted Shoma coming the other way. He was carrying a cafeteria tray. Oh, Takumi, good morning or good afternoon. Hi, Shoma. I guess it is more like afternoon now. Did you get up at a normal time today? I sure did. I need to bring Eva her breakfast. I did promise I'd take care of her after all. It's so natural that should include feeding her. How was she? Did she say anything to you? She ate a little, but didn't speak. I think she's in a state of extreme stress. She was trembling all over. Although that might just be because she was so disgusted by my unclean body odor. She's asleep now. That's the first time she's slept since we put her in the cage. Okay, sounds like it'll be a while before we can get anything out of her. I'm sure if we keep talking to her, she'll open up to us eventually. She has such a beautiful, gentle look in her eyes. I don't think she's a bad person, really. Shoma developed a strong attachment to the prisoner last time too. Things are different now, so I want to believe it won't lead to the same disaster as it did back then. I leave Eva in your care then. Let me know if there's any change. Right, I'll do the best job an inept slop like me can do. I do want to see what Eva can tell us, but there's no point rushing things if she's not ready to talk yet. I decided to let Shoma handle her for now, and went to spend my time somewhere else. Free time? Ja, natürlich. Okay, ich glaube, wir waren mit Moko noch nicht durch. Naja, dann machen wir jetzt den Klassiker. Und ich gehe jetzt auf die Seite raiderking.com und auf die Gift Guide für 100 Line. So. Ich scroll runter zu... Oh, es fehlt uns ein Championship-Belt für Moko. Okay. Ich weiß nicht, der war nicht so weit unten, glaube ich. Rank Outfit. Oder habe ich den schon verpasst? Ah, hier Championship Belt. Moko Mojiro. Oh, fantastisch. Ah, ja.
Oh, this is fabulous! Hits me right in the feels! Oh, it's like I'm seeing the best plot twist ever!
Affinity went up by 5. Keine Ahnung, wie wir jetzt machen. It's getting dark. I should head back and get some sleep. Gazing absently at the sky, I ambled across the roof toward my room. Hiroko was there too, also looking at the night sky. I wouldn't get a better chance to talk to her than this. I changed direction to walk over to her, but then... She must have noticed me. She abruptly got to her feet and began walking away. What's wrong with her? Why does she keep avoiding me?
Hey!
Hiroko, wait a minute. Panic and irritation made my voice come out louder than I'd intended. It got Hiroko to stop though. She turned around, regarding me with quite disdain. I'm sorry for yelling. It just slipped out. I really need to talk to you. And I tell you, I had nothing to say to you.
It's fine if you don't want to talk. But at least tell me why you're avoiding me.
She didn't say a word. Chilly silence. That was the only answer she deigned to give me. But that's how it is. Sorry for disturbing you. But you will tell me someday, right? I want us all to survive this war.
That includes you, Hideko. If something's bothering you, you can always ask me for help.
Oh, and thank you for backing me up when I wanted to spare Eva. If you hadn't been there, the discussion might have gone on all night. Thanks for trusting me. I just made the most logical choice. I'm grateful all the same. Thanks again. That geblushed. Okay. Yuriko turned on her heel and left, still not saying anything. I felt like her cool, collected demeanor had eased up for a moment, though. I couldn't tell for sure since it's so dark. Oh well, at least I got to thank her. Yuriko was hiding something from me. That much was obvious, but for whatever reason, she wasn't able to tell me about it. I guess I'll just have to gain her trust, slowly but surely. Don't get discouraged. You didn't come back in time just to give up when things got tough. We're going to win this war and take everyone back to the artificial satellite, right? Yeah, whatever it takes, that's what I'm going to do. I made a silent vow to myself, the twinkling stars up above, my only witnesses. The night passed quietly and without incident, drawing an end to my 22nd day at the academy. Day 23. Ding dong, ding dong. Up and Adam Schrupp, sei ruhig, Siri, du bist tot. Another day starting. How should I spend my time today? Free time. Mit Free Time anscheinend. So, okay. Schauen wir einmal, so wegen dem Bond-Leveln. So, wir haben Takemado auf Bond 1. Eigentlich alle auf Bond 2. Ich glaube, Eito haben wir auch noch gemaxt. Eito und Darumi. Und Eva. Okay. Wie machen wir es am besten? Oder fangen wir mit Takemado an oben. Tiger Helmet, Dragon. Cat Photobook. Hier unten Cat Photobook. Ja, hier Cat Photobook für Takemado. Fantastisch.
Are you sure I can have this? Hell, you just turned me into mush.
Hey, Bond up mit meinem Goat. Let's go.
Hey, Takumi, you wanna come with me to our next meetup? I gotta introduce you to some of my pals. Don't be afraid, they're all good people. Just one thing, they're like morning people. Old folks tend to be early risers. You wanna know what the meetup's for? Working out to keep everyone healthy, what else? Our frenzy dance moves put the pros to shame. You gotta see it to believe it.
The bond with Takemado Yakushiji is strong enough. So, naja, machen wir trotzdem weiter, weil, warum nicht, ne? So. Was? Ah ja, Cat Photobook, ne? Jupp. So, ich muss kurz eine Nachricht verfassen.
Are you sure I can have this? Hell, you just turned me into mush.
Ability went up by 5. Ready, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then. Good night. Ab und zu habe ich das Verlangen, Siri nachzureden.
Huh?
That's another day done. Time flies when we're not fighting. If only we could make it to day 100 as peacefully as this. I knew that was just a hollow fantasy, but it gave me some comfort as I gradually drifted off to sleep. Day 24. Passiert nicht so viel gerade, ha? Up and Adam troops. Okay, time to get up. What should I do today? I need to make sure I'm using my time productively. Wir machen Katzenfotobücher für Takemado. So. Ich meine, wenn ich während des Let's Plays nicht fertig werde, werde ich es einfach offscreen machen. Ist halt ein bisschen schade, dass die ganzen Sachen nicht im Let's Play drin sind, aber naja. Was soll man machen?
Are you sure I can have this? Hell, you just turned me into mush.
Normal Affinity ab. Okay. So. So. Add photo book.
Are you sure I can have this?
Hell, you just turned me into mush. One level 3.
Hey, so after the war's over, wanna come hang out at my place sometime? I mean, it's just a rundown shack, but I guarantee you won't find better food out there than what my mom makes. People are always visiting her bar for the food, so there's gotta be something about it, right? And she doesn't have the best temper in the world, but she did raise me single-handed. I think she'd be relieved to see that I've got myself a friend like you, Takumi. One warning, though. She looks really young for her age. People always think she's my sister or something. Don't you dare hit on her. You getting me? Let's not make this weird.
Got it. Von 3. Und wieder der zweite C-Ray.
Well,
Punkt. The nighttime announcement played like it always did around that time. Normally, it would be my cue to start getting ready for bed, but not tonight. I really need to eat something. I was way too hungry to just go to sleep. I've been so stressed lately, my meals have been pretty rough and ready. I guess that's finally catching up to me. I finished all of my rations, and I really don't feel like going to the cafeteria. Maybe I'll just drink some water or something. I turned the faucet and began to frantically gulp down water. I was so hungry it tasted better than regular water had any right to taste. But it still wasn't enough. I'm drinking too much of this. I don't know if our water supply is limited, but I'd better not risk it. Now that I'd fooled my stomach into feeling like it had something in it, I got into bed. Once I was asleep, the hunger wouldn't bother me anymore. I closed my eyes and allowed myself to drift off. 25.
be ready.
Okay, nix von C-Ray. Morning already. I rubbed my eyes and sat up, still reluctant to leave the warmth of the covers. My hunger pangs from the night before had settled down, but I felt like I should eat a big breakfast today, just in case. Better head to the cafeteria. Mumbling to myself, I made to get out of bed, but then... Okay. Huh? Who could that be? The sudden barrage of doorbell rings took me by surprise, and it didn't end there.
Takumi, wake up! Please, come quick!
Oh nein. That voice, Shoma? It took me a moment to recognize his voice over the knocking. He sounded flustered and panicky. Had something bad happened? I hurried over to the door and opened it. Sure enough, Shoma was on the other side, his face white as a sheet. What is it? What's going on? Hey, jeez, just come look for yourself! Oh nein, ist Eva tot? Hey, oder abgehauen. Taken aback by Shoma's intensity, I allowed him to lead me away. Shoma brought me to the courtyard. Everyone else was already there. They were looking at the animal pens with bemused looks on their faces. Shoma, what's going on here? What happened to Eva? She's still in her cage! See for yourself! Something in the way his voice quavered sent a shiver down my spine. But I did as he said and stepped forward to look at the cage. Ah. Das ist nicht gut. Inside was a sickeningly large pool of blood, and in the middle of it, a body covered in stab wounds.
Eva?
For a moment, my mind froze up. What was I looking at? Someone really killed her? Good grief. With all this blood loss, there's no chance of reviving her. Although I'm not sure the revival medic would even have worked on an invader in the first place. Poor Eva, what a way to go. She'd have been better off if we killed her right off the bat. Taking a prisoner only led her to an even crueler fate. More importantly, hold at this. We've got to find the culprit. Well, who was the first to discover the body? Trauma, he said it was like this when he came to give Eva her breakfast. A likely story. Mr. Genzaki, it was you, wasn't it? Of course not! Eva was so beautiful and pure. I'd never violate her like this. But it's always the person who discovers the body who turns out to be the killer. It wasn't me, I swear! Stop that, brother dearest. You can't go around accusing people without evidence. You're such a kind-hearted little angel, sister dearest. We don't deserve you. One thing's been bothering me. It's the way the cage was broken open. Judging by the damage to the door, it was done with a bladed weapon. Oh yeah? Who do we know who carries one of those around? It wasn't me, I assure you. The holy Jumanji sword would never do something so crass. I agree with you there. That sword of yours is more of a reprobate than a ruffian. She's neither. I don't think it was sliced open with a sword. Whatever did this had a lot of force behind it. Probably something motorized. A motorized weapon. My heart jumped into my throat. It couldn't be, could it? Yugamo, can you look at the damage on Ava's body and figure out how she died? I can try, but I'm warning you. I'm no Corona. That's fine. Just tell me what you can.
I can see several defensive wounds. The size of the cuts is consistent with ones made by a sharp blade.
Ist es die Kreissäge? Ich glaube, es ist die Kreissäge.
So, Eva was probably attacked by someone with a bladed weapon. She fought back, but it wasn't enough to save her. The pain and blood loss would have sent her into hemorrhagic shock, and with no one to help her, she died soon after.
A sharp blade with a lot of force behind it. That sounds like...
Yep. I hope I'm wrong, but there's only one thing I can think of. Was like the killer's back. Didn't I tell you this wasn't over? I mean the person Takumi fought before? Didn't you say you took their weapon away? Yeah, I put it in a metal shop. A power saw, huh? Yeah, I can see one of those doing this kind of damage. I remember seeing it lying around. You don't think someone used it to kill Eva? Everyone, let's check the metal shop, quick. I scrambled inside and headed to the spot where I'd put the power saw. But it was gone. There was nothing there now. We searched the room from corner to corner, but no one was able to find it. No way, it can't be. That settles it. Whoever killed the prisoner must have used the power saw to do it. So the killer unaware, so it came back. Just where did that come from anywhere? Hiding in the shadows like a coward. Come out and face justice, vile fiend. Of course, the killer could just as easily be one of us. Don't be ridiculous. We can't start suspecting each other now. Besides, none of us had any reason to kill the prisoner. You think so? I'd say everyone gets an uncontrollable urge to murder someone now and then. That's just you, dude. Mr. Siroko, you're the only one who survived an attack by this power saw maniac. Why have you been so quiet about it? That's all the gory deeds. Might give us some clues to identify the killer. Sorry, but I don't remember much about this night. I can't tell you anything about the person who attacked me. That's a lie, she definitely knows something, but she's not telling us. Oh, not fair. Such a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and you didn't even get to remember it? That's seriously depressing. It's on the same level as losing your entire save file right before the last boss. Nothing about it makes you want to end it all. Must have been pretty traumatic. It's no wonder you blocked it out. Excuse me for being out of turn, but can't we do something about Eva before we go looking for the killer? I feel terrible just leaving her like that. Let's take her to the morgue. If we bury her, we'll also be burying any clues the body can give us. Maybe we can make her a grave marker for now. We'll give her a proper burial when all this is over. Alright, then let's all split up. One group will move the body, the other will make the marker. After wrapping Ava's body in a sheet, the boys group carried it to the morgue. Ava's body is in here too.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'd never forgive myself if I died here.
Aww.
No matter what, I need to make it home one day.
Eva's words came drifting back to me. She was so desperate to live and return home, but she never did. Her life had ended in such a cruel way too. A feeling of wretched misery welled up inside me. I clenched my fists and tried not to lose my cool. Once we safely stored Ava's body away, we went to meet up with Nozomi and the girls. The whole team stood in front of Ava's empty grave and shared a moment of silence in her memory. Ding dong, ding dong. Hey, soldiers, it's time to hit the hay. So, ich pausiere einmal kurz. So. Okay, so, die kleine Werbeunterbrechung ist vorbei. Another day is coming to an end. After paying our respect at Ava's grave, the mood had been heavy. Sadness at losing Ava, fear of being attacked by the killer, paranoia about who could be behind all this, doubt, grief, frustration, was a smorgasbord of negative emotion. Ich weiß nicht, was das Wort heißt. I didn't feel much like doing anything after that, so I just drifted back to my room. As I tossed and turned in bed that night, I couldn't help thinking of the graves I'd had to make in my last timeline. Hiroko, Ima, Nozomi, I couldn't let them die this time too. But what if the killer came back and attacked again? What if I have to bury more of my friends? No, I won't let that happen. I'll get everyone together to discuss things tomorrow. We'll come up with a plan to find a way to deal with this. Firm in that resolve, I finally settled down and fell asleep. So. 26 Up and Adam troops. So hungry. The moment I was awake, I was assaulted by an intense pang of hunger. Did I even eat anything yesterday? I didn't really have much of an appetite, but still. I'd better go to the cafeteria for some breakfast. Then I'll talk to everyone about what we're going to do next. I won't let any more of my friends die. Oh. We all decided to get together in one of the classrooms. Once everyone was there, we got right down to business. Here's the deal. We need to do something about whoever attacked me and Hiroko and killed Ava.
Hey!
Up until now, we've been prioritizing our defensive battles. But after what happened today, I don't think we can keep that up. That person in the black suit with the power saw. Let's just call them the killer to make things easier. We have to find them, stop them. Or there could be more victims. Are you guys in? Of course. I never give up, no matter how the odds are stacked against me. That's just how pure of heart maidens roll. You all feel the same, right? I may be at the very bottom of the social biological hierarchy, but I'll still do whatever I can. The holy Jumanji sword could never stand idle and let evil have its way. And if she's in, I'm in. We shall find this villain and deliver swift, merciless justice. Normally, this kind of mundane work would be beneath a noble like me, but I'll make an exception. I do. Can you let me torture the killer once we catch them? It was a relief to get such a positive reaction out of everyone. They all seemed willing to help. I still have my doubts about this whole serial killer thing. Are we sure they even exist? Oh, they exist, alright. They definitely exist.
There's no friggin' way there's not a killer here.
Why are you getting so mad about it? I think the killer exists too. I can't imagine why any of us would do those things. I want to start suspecting each other. I agree. Whoever wrote that thread on the blackboard is probably behind it. They're somewhere inside the school, picking us off just like they said they would. So how are we gonna find them? Just search the school till we flush them out? I guess that's all we can do. Hold on, I might have a better idea. I've been working on something I call an organic life detection device. It's not all that high spec, but it could help us here. That sounds fancy. What did it do? To put it simply, it detects how many people are present within a certain range. If we set that range to within the wall of fire, we'll be able to see if there's anyone else inside the school besides us. It's amazing, Tsubasa. It's so cool that you can make something like that. Just remember, it'll only tell us the total number of life forms in range. But that's better than nothing, right? Absolutely. It sounds like it'll be a big help. It won't be ready right away though. I need to draw up some plans, get the materials together. It'll be a few more days at least. No problemo. We'll just have to patrol the school until you're done. Please be careful, Moko. We haven't found the murder weapon yet. The killer probably still has it on them. They could attack again. Let them try it. I shove my hand so far up their ass, I'll knock their teeth out.
Oh.
Your hand in their anus to say... They really do that? Will it even fit? Sister dearest, you're absorbing bad influences again. At any rate, leave the advice to me. I'll have it done as soon as I can. Thanks, Subasa. Now that that's settled. The image of the two books I'd found in the library drifted into my mind. Could I tell the others about them? I want some more time to chew over what was in them though. Now that that's settled, everyone stay on your guard. Watch each other's backs. I don't want any more casualties. Right, we can do this! In the end, I decided to keep the old books to myself and ended the meeting there. I was in the mood to do anything else, and before I knew it, my 26th day at Last Events Academy had come to an end. Also, bedingt wegen dem Killer. I don't know who. But like, ich weiß es nicht. Ready? Achso, nein. Abend Adam Troops.
Be ready to...
Ich glaube, es ist keiner von uns. Oh. Warum sind wir hier? Something the matter, Kako? Oh, good morning, Takumi. I was just trying something out. Trying what? To have a vision. My dear sister can see into people's futures, you know? Oh, yeah. I'd almost forgotten about that. Probably because her visions are so unreliable. You don't seem very surprised. I guess you knew already. In that case, I'll give you the short version. She's trying to use her gift to give us some clues about the killer. A laudable effort, if I do say so myself. But it's no good. I can't have visions on demand, no matter how hard I try. Only I had a better grasp on it. I could find the killer in no time at all. In that case, it's time for your dear brother to step in and have a vision of his own. Oh yes, I can see it. I can see that my dear sister will just be as adorable today as she always is. Oh, and as for your problem, Mr. Sumino, you probably just need more fiber in your diet. Does that really count as a prediction? That day, I had a slightly more nutritious breakfast than usual, I think. Once I'd finished, I headed back to my room to think out my next move. A clue to help us find the killer. Back in my room, I opened my desk drawer and took out the book I stowed inside. I don't know how true any of it was, but this was the only other thing I'd found that mentioned the killer hiding inside the school. Maybe I'd take another look at it, just in case. I opened the musty old book and turned to the pages that dealt with the serial murders. The true identity of the unkillable killer. As I scanned through the pages, I found a section that offered several theories. A man given immortality through inhumane experiments, now seeking revenge on the world that treated him so cruelly. A researcher that was driven to suicide, came back from the dead using black magic. A reanimated corpse made by stitching together parts from students who died during an epidemic. These all sound like something out of a horror story. Once again, most of them sound like they'd just been made up for fun. I couldn't prove that any of them were fake, of course, or that any of them might be real. I don't think I can believe anything here, unless I see it for myself. With a sigh, I closed the book and put it back in the drawer. Guess I just have to do whatever I can until something new happens. AKA, wir geben Katzenfotobücher an Takemaru. Das und nichts anderes. So. Pet Photobook. Takemaru Yakushiji. Crafting complete. You just turned me into mush, yeah.
Are you sure I can have this? Hell, you just turned me into mush.
Affinity went up by 5. So, ich glaube, es ist immer 15 Affinity, kann es sein. So. Cat Photobook, Takemaru. Crafting complete.
Are you sure I can have this?
Hell, you just turned me into mush. Yup. Okay. Ding dong, ding dong. These soldiers, it's time to hit the hay. Yeah, it's okay, man. Another day without an enemy attack. Maybe I shouldn't get too comfy. We've had to fight night battles before. But it's like the announcement says, I have to rest when I can. After a warm shower to wash away some of the day's fatigue, I got into bed and soon fell asleep. Day 28. Ding dong, ding dong. Up and Adam Troop, sei ruhig, du bist tot, C-Ray. Oh, in der Cafeteria. Morning, Takumi. Want to eat with me? Yeah, of course. I accepted the invitation and sat down opposite Yugamo. For some reason that escaped me, he was grinning like a Cheshire cat. You seem really happy today. Did something good happen? Oh, am I letting it show? Oops, that's no good for an assassin. I just can't help myself. I'm so excited I can barely hold it in. Considering Yugamo's unique personality, I hesitate to ask what he was excited about. Next moment, he picked up the knives he'd been toying with and turned his attention to the grilled meat on his plate. Moving almost too fast for me to follow, he began skinning the meat from the bone with frightening precision. Hey, what are you doing? Oops, there I go again. I should really only do this kind of thing behind closed doors. But I can't help it. Since I saw her dismembered body, she's been at fever pitch. Is he talking about Eva? It's the kind of loving killing I've been craving all my life. Being able to do it myself has got me climbing the walls. Alright, Yugamo's not just a little eccentric, he's a grade A Omega class freak. He's breathing heavy now. Eigentlich he is breathing oder his breathings, ne? Aber davor auch opposite of Yugamo würde es heißen. Naja, ich mache ja auch Fehler beim Vorlesen, also wird bei der Translation ja auch einiges, ne? He looked up from his whirring blades and locked eyes with me. Sonny Takumi, I don't suppose you'd let me kill you. Otherwise I'd treat every hair on your head with the love and devotion you deserve. Being killed with love is like nothing else you'll ever experience. The two of us could make beautiful music together. Yugamo's intense gaze was giving me goosebumps, and not in a good way. No way, not in a million years. That's fair. I wouldn't want to if you weren't into it anyway. But let me warn you. I can't keep going like this.
If you can't help me out, I really might have to kill someone.
His eyes still locked to mine, Yugamo stuck out his tongue and licked the blade of one of his knives. Hey! You're so cute when you're scared, Takumi. Don't worry, I was just kidding. Knock it off, please. Your sense of humor is bad for my health. Here am I trying to keep everyone alive, and he's talking about killing for kicks. It's too early in the day to deal with this stuff. My hopes of a stress-free morning thoroughly dashed. I suffered through breakfast, Yugamo's eyes still on me the whole time. I came away from it feeling more tired than before I ate. My motivation had suffered a hit, so I decided to take a walk to clear my head and get my strength back. Stepping out onto the rooftop, I walked over to the fence and stared up at this clear blue sky. Nice fresh air. I feel better already. It wasn't bad, taking a moment to space out under this endless sky now and then. Just as I was beginning to recover from my breakfast with Yugamo. Oh. I noticed Hiruko standing a short distance away, also looking up at the sky. It was just like the other night. When I tried to talk to her, she'd probably only blow me off again. But before I could make a decision, it was made for me. Looks like she noticed me. This is different. I expected Hiruko to turn her back on me and walk away, but instead she was actually coming over to talk to me. Takumi? Yes, what is it? My voice cracked. I was so surprised that Hiruko was suddenly acting friendly. Well, friendly for her. Why did change in attitude? Up until now, she'd been so determined to avoid me. As I struggled for words, Hiruko appraised me with a piercing gaze. How are you feeling? A little flustered, to be honest. No kidding. You look like a cat that's just sniffed a pair of socks that hasn't been washed in a week. That's oddly specific. I was just trying to give you an example. If you're feeling the same as always, then don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm basically fine. Why are you asking, though? Are you finally ready to talk to me? I know you've had your reasons for staying quiet. But I don't think I can wait much longer to hear the truth from you. Like I said before, I want us all to survive this. So if you know anything that might be relevant. I can tell you one thing at least.
I am not your enemy here. If you believe nothing else, believe that.
Yuriko looked me dead in the eyes. I could tell she was absolutely 100% sincere. And how about you tell me what's going on? You're really on my side. You should be able to do that much. It's hard. You're avoiding me all the time. The others are starting to take notice too. Now that you mention it, Moko said something strange to me a while back. Oh, what was it? She said you were like a rabbit and could die of loneliness if I didn't treat you nice. Does that mean anything to you? Wait, I was the rabbit in the analogy. What have you been telling her, Moko? I think her take on the situation was a little off. Don't worry about it. What was that smile? Seems like a long time since I've gotten one of those out of her. Well, I must be going. I'll see you around, Takumi. Hiroko. Und ich habe einen Tee, den ich trinke. Ihr sollt auch hydriert bleiben. Free time. Oh? So, ich trinke den gleich. Also ich habe gerade schon einen Sip genommen während der Transition. Takemaru Bond 4 haben wir gleich. Also sollten wir jetzt gleich haben. Und dann trinke ich weiter. Jopp, jopp, jopp. Are you sure I can have this? Hell, you just turned me too much. Help, hier Bond Level 4.
I always used to watch the house by myself when I was a kid. Couldn't stand to see anything unfair or wrong, so I'd always be fighting with someone. My mom was busy with her bar work all day and night. I'd be bored out of my brains. That's why the old coots in the neighborhood basically raised me. They taught me to play chess and made my meals real old-fashioned eating, you know? And that was how Takemaru the Tyrant was born. I want to do all I can to repay those old folks by building their strength and helping out with their housework. That way, they can keep living for as long as humanly possible.
Takemaru ist so ein netter Mann, ne? Das ist unglaublich. So. Okay. Rec Room. So, noch ein Cat-Fotobook. Frag mich, ob er sich wundert, warum er die ganze Zeit irgendwelche dummen Katzenbilder von uns bekommt.
Are you sure I can have this? Hell, you just turned me into mush.
Affinity went up by 5. Ding dong, ding dong. Die Soldiers, ja, dein Vater, Sirey. I managed to keep busy today at least. Better rest up so I can be ready for tomorrow. Day 29. Ding dong, ding dong. Up and Adam Troops, sei ruhig, Sirey, du bist tot. This morning, what did I do with myself today? Rec Room. Cat Fotobook. Takemaru. Da hätte ich ihm was anderes geben sollen. Wir haben bald keine Wolle mehr. Naja.
Are you sure I can have this? Hell, you just turned me into mush.
You went up by 5. Free time. So. Ist das jetzt Bond 5 schon? So. Crafting complete. Oh.
Are you sure I can have this? Hell, you just turned me into mush.
Yup. Bond up. Let's go.
My old man died when I was a kid. Don't remember much about him. Only thing I remember clearly is how he'd tell me not to be trashy and to always be cool. A trashy guy bullies the weak, and a cool guy stands up against the powerful. And we can talk all day about what weak and powerful really mean, but my old man was definitely thinking about brute force. Women, children, and the elderly tend to be weaker, you know? So he'd always tell me it was a real man's duty to protect them. He died doing just that. He pushed a kid out of the way of a fallen girder from a construction site and took the hit himself. I promised my old man I'd be a cool guy. That's why I'll never hit women or kids, even if it kills me. And I do all I can to help old folks, too. That's the Takemaru Yakushiji way of life.
So ein guter Mann. Nehmt euch ein Beispiel an ihm oder so.
Howdy, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Huh?
Another day's over. They really have been flying by lately. With nothing else to do, I began to get ready for bed. But then I heard my stomach growling. Why am I getting so hungry at night lately? Am I sick or something? No, I doubt that. I used to eat snacks late at night back home. This is probably just a holdover from that old habit. That said, I don't think it's good for me to eat this late. Was hat's damit auf sich, dass die ganze Zeit hungrig ist nachts? Naja. I decided to content myself with slurping down some water again. After that, I got into bed. Sleep swept over me like a wave, and before I knew it, my consciousness had drifted away. Day 30. Wisst ihr was? Ich hätte gesagt, das war's mit der heutigen Folge. Ich bedanke mich fürs Zuschauen. Und wir sehen uns dann beim nächsten Mal, wenn es heißt... Warte. How infuriating. How dare that bitch push me around. I'm at MQ, the paragon of hatred. You're all going down. Yep. Nochmal danke fürs Zuschauen und tschüss.